I am a huge fan of the Buy It for Life subreddit. Over there, you're gonna find a lot of great crowdsourced information on products that seem to basically last forever. And I'm talking cast iron pans and Stanley thermoses, and of course, Darn Tough Vermont socks. But even with the basically universal agreement that these are some of the best socks in the world, why don't more tradesmen actually wear them? Well, I headed to the job site to find out. Welcome, I'm Murawski, and this is the channel that helps you own better, look better, and live better. I've been using Darn Tough Vermont socks both on and off the job for nearly 10 years. I have a pretty good collection going, and a new pair is always on my Christmas list. Good wool socks are one of those things you need to experience to appreciate. Now for me, it was the fact that they outlasted my cotton socks several times over. I never had that swamp foot feeling at the end of a hot work day. I don't think many people are overly concerned about their socks though. They just wear whatever they've always worn or whatever's cheapest. Well, today I'm gonna try and change that. The model that I chose is the one that I personally like for work, the Steely Boot Midweight Work Sock. It has a little bit of extra cushion around the toe box to provide more comfort while wearing steel-toed boots. Now I should mention that Darn Tough Vermont is not sponsoring this video. I do have an affiliate link that earns me a small commission at no cost to you should you choose to use it, but honest to God, just buy them anywhere you could possibly find them. Maybe you could find a shop or someplace local that you could pick up a pair, or maybe get a coupon or something, I don't know. I really don't care how you get them, but get yourself a pair of these things because they'll last you forever and you're gonna want more and more of them. Box of socks. Okay, this is just ridiculous. I've never seen this many socks in my life. Look at this. This whole box is full of socks. So I headed to the job site to hand out as many socks as I could. What's up, dude? What's your name?
How you doing? Ozzy Martini.
Ozzy. What socks are you wearing now?
Carhartt.
Carhartt socks?
Yep.
What kind of boots you wearing?
Carhartt.
What's your trade?
Labor.
Labor. Would you want to try some of these work socks from Darn Tough Vermont?
Definitely more than willing to. Always want to give something new a new try. Definitely give them a shot. Thank you.
Thanks,
appreciate
bud.
it.
What's up, dude?
Good morning.
How you doing? What's your name?
I'm Dan.
Hey, Dan. You were a commenter on one of my videos.
I was. Yes, I was. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you want to try out some Darn Tough Vermont work socks?
Cool. Yeah, I'd love to. Sure.
What trade are you in?
I am a union carpenter.
And what boots are you wearing right now?
I'm running the Brunts, giving them a whirl, seeing if I like them or not.
Do you like them so far?
So far, so good. My second pair.
All right.
So one was okay, and these ones so far so good. So
better.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And what socks are you wearing currently?
I am running the AND1s.
Gotcha. You like them?
They're good. They're short and they're thin, and durability still questionable.
What's up, man? What's your name?
Colton.
Colton. What trade you in?
Pipe fitter.
Pipe fitter?
Local 777.
Nice. What boots you wearing right now?
Made in America Thorogoods.
How you like them?
My favorite boot yet.
Yeah?
Yep.
What
Web Rigs, Carolinas, Irish Setters. These are my second to none.
what socks you wearing?
Hanes Extreme Dries.
Never heard
Walmart
of that.
specials.
You like them?
That's right.
Yeah?
They're the best.
You want to try some Darn Tough Vermont work socks?
Yeah, we'll give them a try.
Now, even though it's still summer, there's still a lot of reasons to wear wool socks to work. They wick away moisture, which keeps your feet dry and helps prevent blisters. They're naturally thermoregulating, keeping you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. They're naturally antimicrobial, so they're odor resistant. And Darn Tough Vermont socks are made here in the US with an unconditional lifetime guarantee.
They're darn tough. We'll let you know if we think.
Yeah. What's your name?
Jason.
Jason. What boots are you wearing?
Thorogood.
What socks are you wearing?
Carhartt today.
Carhartt today?
Today.
You want to try Darn Tough Vermont work socks?
Sure.
So,
We'll
yeah,
give it a
you're an
try.
electrician, right?
Correct.
What's your name?
Lucas.
Lucas. What trade you in?
Electrical.
What boots are you wearing?
Keens.
Do you like them?
I do.
Yeah. What socks are you wearing?
Some cheap Walmart socks.
You want to try these? These are Darn Tough Vermont work socks. Give them a try.
Thank you.
All right, dude. Now, my trip to the job site was pretty interesting. Most people, they would just wear whatever was cheapest, or they didn't know what socks they were wearing. They obviously just really didn't give too much thought to it, which is totally normal. That was the same way that I was before I discovered this brand. But then when you start realizing the benefits and how much longer they last and that lifetime guarantee, I mean, it's like, why would you use anything else? So hopefully this is the start of people experiencing more comfort throughout the day and having their dollar go a little bit further. Now, years ago, I did a video about the best, most expensive work socks you can possibly buy, and I actually came to discover that pure wool isn't really the greatest material for socks. It tends to stretch out, and what I noticed is even with the most expensive ones that I would get from like Thunder's Love and stuff like that, were like real expensive socks, at the end of the day, they would kind of bag out and lose their elasticity. And then when you put them in the wash and then dry them, they would sort of come back to normal. But even having all of those expensive work boot socks in my drawer, the ones I kept on going back to are Darn Tough Vermont. Now, aside from their performance, which is fantastic, what I really like about Darn Tough Vermont is the fact that they have 3 facilities in Vermont, USA. So one of the reasons that I like to support American-made companies is because it directly benefits my fellow citizens, people who are probably my friends or family or just acquaintances, but people in my community. And I like to be able to support them by buying the things that give them jobs. But let's talk about that warranty, because I've mentioned that several times, and this is as simple as it gets. They're kind of an old school company, which I love. Darn Tough Vermont socks are unconditionally guaranteed for life. If these aren't the longest lasting socks you've ever owned, you can return them to us for another pair. No receipt needed, just return the pair in question. And I have heard many times through subreddits and stuff like that, that this is the real deal. You send them back a pair that's got a hole in it, even if you bought them 15 years ago, they just send you a brand new pair. And that kind of, good luck finding that. LL Bean used to do stuff like that and then they stopped. And Darn Tough might be one of the last ones to do it. No wonder these things come so highly recommended, and that's all you're gonna see on Reddit and places like that is people who have worn them and absolutely love them. And to me, that holds a lot more weight than an advertisement or even somebody like me who's just, talking on YouTube. I wanna hear from people who actually use them. And hopefully by giving them out on the job site, those people will experience how great they are, and then they'll talk to everybody else and say, man, you gotta try these things, they're just the best. And in my opinion, the Darn Tough Steely work sock is the best work sock available today. They work really nicely, especially with composite toe or steel toe. That little bit of extra cushion around the end really protects you from those sharp edges. And again, you buy them, but you have them much, much longer. So the initial cost is a little bit more, but I'd rather have fewer great socks than a whole drawer full of crappy cotton ones. So anyway, hopefully my coworkers on the job site are a little bit more comfortable throughout the day and they spread the word. I want to thank my patrons for making videos like this possible. I can't do stuff like this if it's not for members of my Patreon. So especially at the Loafer Slayer level, part of the family, I love you guys. You're fantastic. But if you want to join up, it's $3 a month. You get early access to videos like this and a little bit more at the end of my Coffee with Carl series, which is my other channel where I basically sit down and talk about new releases and more or less whatever comes to my mind. But if you're interested in any of that stuff, there are links below. Go check out Darn Tough Vermont. I'm telling you, I haven't met anybody who hasn't said these are the best damn socks I've ever worn. And so join the group. You're gonna see what they're all about. They're amazing. They really are. Not sponsored. Not even sponsored. Doesn't get any better than that. Anyway, I hope you have a good one. I'll catch you later. Welcome, I'm Carl Murawski, and this is the channel that helps you look better. Look better. Wow.